what happened last week on my game dev journey. I added tower prototypes. Sprites for magic towers were drawn. And I really tried to make new video. Hello everyone, Tesaks here, and welcome to my devlog. Last week, I finally decided how towers should be designed and what role they should play in the game. So in the end of the day, all that was left to do was to actually implement some tower prototypes to see how it fits the idea and how it plays. And of course, it turned out to be way trickier than I expected it to be. In the end, it wasn't the design of the towers, placement, spawning, or any other complication of the idea itself, but rather the whole UI around it, and all the UI elements for the player to interact with. Once again, this was further complicated by the fact that the targeted platform is not only Android, but PC as well. So I had to come up with something that would work for both platforms. So first of all, I had to decide whether or not I should make the actual UI buttons part of the tower itself. In the end, I decided not to, and instead choose the path of a new pop-up window, which will slide from the left side of the screen, kinda like the sandbox UI, and will contain everything. This way it should be easy to navigate through and control everything on touchscreen devices, but not necessarily complicated for mouse and keyboard, especially with keyboard shortcuts. After that, I had to make a really important decision. To this point, I wanted to implement primary and secondary upgrades for each tower, basically allowing players to make cross-paths between two upgrade paths. In the end, I decided against this, as including secondary updates with only two tower types and two upgrade paths would make tower upgrades feel like a little bit grind and less like fun. Besides that, I completely scrapped the idea of militia units, and I replaced that with magic towers. Technology-related towers are still part of the game, but with that in mind, I have to tweak colors and tiles for the match-free game itself as well. So, in the end, just to conclude, there will be two main towers, magic towers and technology towers, with two possible upgrade paths for each tower and no cross paths. Instead, each path will offer different kind of boosts and bonuses to affect the battle on the left side of the screen. And with that said, I should probably mention that thanks to my friend Daniel, who offered valuable insight and feedback, I ended up deciding against the idea of making the towers look like characters. I originally wanted the towers to look like archers and soldiers. Instead, now the magic towers will be represented by various crystals, and technology-based towers will be various kind of siege equipment. Once all that was decided and done, I had to do some drawing as well. So I opened up my trusty pixel edit and started working. And at the beginning, I decided to stream the drawing live on this YouTube channel, and I'll be entirely honest, I had some fun doing so. Especially with instant feedback I got, which was amazing. And that makes me think that I will try streaming on YouTube a little bit more in the future. And of course, I tried making special video that I mentioned in the last devlog. And I tried a bunch of different stuff. Nothing worked out really well. You see, I have solid idea what I want the video to be about, but I have to be happy with it in the first place to publish it on YouTube. Right now I am not happy with the video, and so I will give it another try this week. And as usually, one last thing before I end this video. If you haven't tried Puzzle Pieces or Walker of Aldenor yet, I will leave links to both games in the description. Just getting them, playing them, and maybe occasionally watching an ad or buying puzzle pieces on PC is really the best way to support me. And if you would like to go even further, you can share all my work, including this channel, with literally everyone. But even just liking this video or subscribing to my channel helps me quite a lot, so if you don't wanna talk with other people, just doing so is fine. Anyway, I will also include link to my Facebook page, Instagram and Discord server, so you can join me here on my game dev journey. And that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.